is it that when BJP numbers are coming down, why is the Muslim representation coming down? When the numbers are coming down from here, the numbers should have gone up over here. I feel, sir, in my opinion, the country should debate on whether we still require to follow the first past the post system, or whether we should follow the proportional representation system or the German mixed system, wherein 50% for the FTPS and the remaining 50% for the list system. Now, if you juxtapose this with the lesser number of Muslims elected, sir, with the President address talking about women reservation, my argument, I base my argument on this premise, that yes, it is a question of social justice, and social justice is a comprehensive ideology of our constitution. My question is, you have empirical data as far as the Muslim backwardness is concerned. You have the Sachar committee, the Prime Minister High Level Committee. You have the Ranganath Mishra Commission report, which the whole world has the report, but the government of the day does not want to table in the parliament. But still the media writes that Ranganath Mishra Commission had stated that 15% reservation should be given to minorities, 10% for Muslims. Thirdly, I base my argument on what the Congress Party manifesto talks about, the reservation would be given on national level to all the Muslims. Now with this, India has no common minimum program. The Congress Party manifesto, I'm sure, can be a document. Now, basing on these three, I would say it would be in fitness of things that the reservation, the first share of cake, should be given to Muslims. Because of a commission of inquiry is saying this, Prime Minister higher level committee is saying this, our numbers are coming down drastically, and Muslims are not voting for a party like MIM, like me. They have been voting for you from 1952 as Congress Party, the left parties, the Samajwadi Party, the RJD, the DMK, the AIADMK. It is you who are coming into power. Vote hamara, raj tumhara. Ye kab tak chalega, sir? That is why I feel that even our numbers are coming down, it is high time that before you take a woman reservation should be given to Muslims. Why? Because it is your own committee, your own commissions, your own election manifesto, it talks about it. For God's sake, if you go ahead without depriving me of my rightful right, then I would like to go on record and say, sir, you will be creating a conflict between deprived sections. And you will make it a battleground of competing identities, sir. Now when we talk about Muslim reservation, the argument comes, it is religion cannot be taken as for reservation. Then I would say, people who are saying Muslims cannot get reservation, why do you have in Constitution Article 340, the President Order 1950, wherein it says only a Hindu, Sikh and a Buddhist can be a Dalit? Why not a Christian and a Muslim? And this Article 340 contravenes the fundamental right of our Constitution, Article 25. The Ranganath Mishra Commission says remove it. It is wrong. Dalits can be Muslims also, Christians also. And the fallacy of that article, sir, if a Dalit becomes a Christian and he leaves Christianity, reverts back to Hinduism, he becomes a Dalit. What is this? Is this secular? I hope that the Honorable Justice Minister over here will correct this wrong. It is a blot on our Indian Constitution that such an article persists in our Constitution, sir. And I would like to place on record that Muslims are not only religious minority, but they are also political minority. This is very grave. It will have social impact if the numbers are falling down in this August House. This is an August House wherein we come and vent out the feelings. If you don't want to see my face, then what is the option left for me? If you close down these doors of democracy for me, what is the option left for me? That is why I say, sir, that the first right of cake should come to Muslims, sir. And I am very disappointed that in today's Indian Express, the Honorable Minister for Minority Welfare has gone on record and said, he has said, sir, I would request you to please allow me to quote, sir, only the headline from it. Quota for Muslims is a double-edged sword. It will lead to envy, hostility and resistance. I would like, if that is the case, is the Honorable Minister for Minority Welfare saying that his own party has committed a grave mistake by talking about reservation to Muslims to be given at national level? Has Rajshekar Reddy done a wrong thing by creating a double-edged sword? Has the reservation created envy, hostility in Andhra Pradesh? I would request to you, to the government, tell your ministers to be careful when he is talking. If you don't want to implement Ranganath Mishra Commission, say it openly. But this talk of saying, no, it will lead to hostility and envy, and then if that is your argument, wouldn't a woman reservation lead to hostility and envy? Why is it that when it comes to me, the Muslims, you talk about envy and hostility? How can it be envy and hostility? What I am saying, I don't want to live here as a second-class citizen. I want to live as a first-class citizen. I am not a tenant in this country. I am an equal stakeholder in this country. From 1947 onwards, since the advisory committee report, we have been betrayed. If this government goes ahead with women reservation, I would call it a grave betrayal. Muslims have come to you. They have left the left party in West Bengal. They have left all Samajwadi Party, RJD. They have come to you in UP. If you call this homecoming and you let us down, then only God can help you. You have to be careful. I am not saying don't give. What I am saying, the first right of cake should come to those people. And you think it is easy for a Muslim to win an election? No, it is not. It is not at all. You talk about secularism, but when our candidates contest, whether from any secular parties, we don't get the vote. Let the record be proven, shown that the candidates have won. With what majority they have won? This is an important point, sir. Thirdly, sir, about Sachar committee. Sir, 5 minutes, sir. I am assuring you, sir, within 5 minutes I will complete.
2-3 minutes you take.
5 minutes, sir. I'll complete, sir. Regarding Sachar committee. Sachar committee, 90 MCDs. It had such an impact throughout India that without even a drain being laid, without even a cement road being laid, Muslims voted en bloc for the Congress party, for the UPA partners in those 90 MCDs. It is high time that you push around, you force the state governments to implement those civic amenity scheme which has been formulated for 90 MCDs, sir, and the highest number is in your state, sir, in West Bengal. Another issue, sir, about Liberhan Commission. I heard the leader of opposition talking about a commission of inquiry for 2611. But conveniently, he has forgotten about Liberhan Commission. Conveniently, I hope the government has not forgotten about it. Remember, Babri Masjid will not leave anyone. Ask the Samajwadi Party people what kind of effect it had on them. Not a single Muslim got elected from Samajwadi Party. Why? Because Muslims still feel that when it comes to Babri Masjid, justice has not been done. Liberhan Commission is creating a Guinness Book of World Records. I don't know if Mr. Liberhan is so unemployed, let him go and argue his case anywhere else. But why has the government got to extend? I have a right to know what justice can be done to me or not. Who are the people responsible on 6th of December 1992? When you come to Central Waqf Council, sir, 172 Waqf properties, archaeological survey is in illegal possession. 112 properties, DDA is in illegal possession. Why don't the government pressurize ASI, the DDA, to give those properties? I demand that the Central Waqf Council be given 1,000 crore grants for the development of these Waqf properties. Maulana Azad Education Foundation, sir, NMDFC, the MAEF corpus has to be increased 1,000 crores, sir. National Minority Development Finance Corporation, the share capital must be increased to 1,500 crores. And lastly, sir, about this Equal Opportunities Commission. It is ready. Please bring it. Why don't you bring it in 100 days? Your 100 days program, not even a single thing talks about the empowerment of Muslims. And for God's sake, remember, if you empower a community politically, the fruits of labor will flow from political empowerment to economic empowerment, to social empowerment, because that is what we have seen. A community yesterday in Hindustan Express, I have seen, sir, Kshatriya community, 66 member of parliament, they are honoring them. I have nothing against them. Fine. 36. And we are only 31 over here. You have women over 51. My number is only 31. Who is responsible for this? Let the secular parties introspect that what should they do about it. If that was the case, they would vote for me, they are voting for you. We have given you power. We have made you ministers. And what is I am getting? There is no Muslim MP in Maharashtra, in Karnataka, in Madhya Pradesh, in Delhi. What is the percentage of population over here? Not less than 9% of all these states. What is the secularism we are practicing? That is why I say, sir, before you bring the women reservation, and that right of share should come to me. HRD ministry has to do a lot in terms of education. I'm concluding, sir. I'm concluding. HRD ministry has to do a lot, especially in relation to teachers' appointment, which have come down, sir. In the opening of primary schools, the Sachar committee talked about 4,000 schools, only 3,000 schools have been opened. Scrutinizing of textbooks, removing communal content, and lastly about foreign policy. I will hope and request you from this government that Palestine has been a dear issue to us. It not only from this but time from the last 60 years. India should support the poor Palestinians, condemn the atrocities being perpetrated by Israelis over there. Our relationship should be strengthened more with Arab countries, and I hope, sir, that the government will respond to the question I have raised. I want the Congress party to implement its manifesto when it talks about national reservation. Don't forget us. Right of reservation should come to us first because of your own commission reports. Thank you so much, sir.